Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Y for the Nintendo 3DS. In the previous episode, we took on Gym Leader Viola for the Bug Badge, and we defeated her. So in today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and make our way up to the next city, hopefully to meet the professor of the Kalos Pokemon region, just because we haven't met him yet, which is very weird, because usually you meet the professor at the very start of the game, but for this game, it's been different. We haven't met the professor yet, and we're like 5 episodes into this walkthrough, so I think it's about time we finally met the professor of the Kalos region and had a little chat with him. So I believe he's gonna be up here north. We're gonna need to talk to her before we can get through this area. Oh, you are, aren't you? You're one of the kids who got the Pokemon from Augustine Sycamore, right? Would you look at that? You got the Bug Badge. Looks like I have a new scope. To beat Viola at such a young, at your young age, you really are something. How old is your sister then? Oh, sorry, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Alexa, the gym leader. You just faced. Viola is my younger sister. I work at as a journalist myself. Here, why don't you take this to celebrate your getting your first badge? And she gives us EXP share, which actually works a little bit differently in this game. EXP share works for all of your Pokemon on your team. All you need to do is just keep it on, and all of your Pokemon will get experience during battle. It's kind of good, I guess, in a sense, if you're training weaker leveled Pokemon at the Elite Four. I mean, I could see how it could be really beneficial, but I guess training Pokemon now would be really so, just because the Pokemon aren't that high level, and I highly doubt we'll get that much experience from them. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off for now. I'll turn it on later if we do catch weaker level Pokemon. I feel like now would be the chance for us, or it would be a perfect time to train like Pikachu and maybe flip-flop, get them up to level 16-ish. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. So we need to follow this path. Here's a skating rink. It looks like, it's not really a skating rink, it's like a little area you can skate in peace. Pretty sure these guys here are trainers. I'm gonna go ahead and battle them. I'm gonna try to battle every trainer I encounter just because I want to get the experience for them. I think it would be, I think it's really beneficial to battle everyone you encounter, just to get them out of the way. And if you happen to ever come back in this area in the near future or in the future of the game, you don't have to worry about battling the trainers. You know what I mean, Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the old switcheroo technique just because it's actually really convenient for us to do right now at such a weak level. I wouldn't say Pikachu is really weak, but he is underleveled compared to the rest of my Pokemon, other than Azumarill. Or Azurill. I said Azumarill. Other than Azurill, because yeah. Azurill is a useless Pokemon. I don't know why I caught it. I literally caught it just for the fun of it, but it's all good. It's not like he's slowing us down in any way. He's just on our roster, you know, just in case. I mean, who knows? We could encounter a Fire-type Pokemon sometime here, and he may come in handy if my Froakie happens to die, which I don't see happening. But yeah, we grew to level 15. I hope PK gained some levels. He grew to level 7. Nice. And he learned Play Nice, a new move, and I defeated this girl. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I defeated you. It's shameful, but it's okay. You're a girl. It's not like you mattered anyways. Oh, you're too cool to battle me? I see how it is. I battle just like I skate, so you're probably a really crappy battler because all you've been doing is skating in circles. And he has a Pidgey. I can't give him any crap for having a Pidgey because I too have a Pidgey, so that'd be kind of hypocritical if I made a remark about him having a Pidgey. I mean, no hate. Pidgeys are nice and all, but why you gotta copy my Pokemon, bro? It's okay though. We're gonna switch out and we're gonna send out Flip-Flop to do some damage, just because we haven't been using Flip-Flop for a while. Pidgey's been getting all of the attention recently, but that's gonna stop there. I have to equally show all of my Pokemon the same amount of loving, otherwise they will start to hate you. But not really. I honestly don't know how like it works, like Pokemon love works. I know in Pokemon Emerald, if you wanted a Crobat, you'd have to have a Gold Bat on your team for the longest time. You'd have to keep it in front and battle with it so many battles in order for it to evolve. It was It was a really hectic process. I just remember going through it and doing it multiple times just to get Crobats. It sucked. That's when Pokemon was like there was no like cheats to it, I guess. No easy ends. Because like nowadays there are emulators in R4 cards, so if you want to play Pokemon Platinum and have like an elite team of legendary Pokemon right off the bat before you even take on the first gym leader, you could do that. I mean, just pop the R4 card in the PC and use the Pokesav and set up the Pokemon you want. But back then you had to like catch all of the Pokemon, you had to train them all regularly. There were no like training cheats or anything like that unless you use like a Game Shark, which I never had because I never owned a Game Shark. Like, yeah, I never had a Game Shark before, so I had to train and had to like trade Pokemon with my other siblings with the other games in order to get the Pokemon I wanted to complete the Pokedex. I remember 2 summers in a row I used to play Pokemon Emerald, Fire, Red, and Leaf Green with my brothers. I mean, they were good. I honestly can say those times were really fun. Probably some of the best summers of my life. Just because all we did was chillax in our rooms and we played Pokemon all day. We'd literally reset the games at the same time and we'd start playing and we'd see how far we'd get. I'd beat Pokemon Fire Red in like literally like 9 hours. I'd have the game beat and I'd be at the Elite Four just because I knew that game like the back of my hand. It was... Well, I mean, I don't know the back of my hand at all, but I knew that game pretty well, so I was able to beat it real quick, and then all I'd do was, like, breed Pokemon. I was really weird. I liked going to the daycare. I liked putting Pokemon in the daycare and seeing what kind of eggs they'd leave and what Pokemon would hatch out of the eggs. I mean, it was really interesting to me. I remember having a team of just all baby Pokemon, and I'd go take them to the Elite Four, and I'd put experience shit on them, and I'd battle the Elite Four, so they'd go from like level 1 to level 50 in literally one Elite Four session. It was that crazy. And I remember I just kept doing that every single day with different Pokemon, and I completed the Pokedex legitly. It was really nice and fun. I can honestly say they were some of the best summers. Just Game Boy Advance SP with a Pokemon game and you're good to go. Alright, you have 2 lovely ladies here. Hello there, have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabébé? I think that's the fairy Pokemon. So you haven't seen one yet? Well, that's something you can look forward to. Flabébé, I don't know how that's pronounced. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that word, or the Pokemon name, is now, brace yourself, a fairy type Pokemon. Fairy type is a new type. Why did you do that? This turn is an entire matchup system in hand. Alright. And we've been battling fairy type Pokemon against other types and Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name is Sina. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. You're not beautiful. I'm Dexo. That's a guy, okay. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokedex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you'd like, I could show you the lab, so come along now. Yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking to head over to his lab. I wonder what he has in store for us. I wonder what he'll say to us, because I mean, like, he gave us Pokemon, but he hasn't actually said anything to us, because we've never met him. So, how are you and Pikachu getting along? The more you walk around with your Pokemon, the stronger your friendship will become. Here, this TM is for return. This is a move that will get powerful when your friendship with your Pokemon using a strong. Alright, so we get TM27, which is return. The reason why they said Pikachu is because Pikachu's actually up front on my roster. I don't know why. Oh, I was probably training him. Alright, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The next city, Lumiose. Lumiose City. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably butchering this word. There's a lot of French in this game, and I actually did take French in high school, but I completely forgot it, so yeah. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her to the lab. Oh, there it is. I see it. Look at the fence with the 2 Pokeballs on it. That's cute. That's a nice looking lab, isn't it? South Boulevard. Oh, now these streets are even named too. That's really cool. Like, this game, God, it's just so amazing. makes me want to cry, just tears of happiness. This building is the Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside. You bet your sweet little ass I'm going inside, lady. Alright, you traveled a long way from Vanderbilt Town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. This is a funky looking elevator. Can I just climb the stairs? Apparently not. There's 2 floors, 2nd and 3rd floor. Alright, here we are. The moment of truth. Oh my god. Look at that handsome devil. So we finally meet. Yeah, we do. I love this music. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? God, the music for this game is just amazing. Like, the soundtracks for... so good. Many thanks for coming along the way from Vanderbilt Town. This part especially. So good. It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 3D. Like, listen to it. It just sounds like something that would be from Kingdom Hearts 3D. I'm Professor Sycamore. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokédex journey? How's your Pokemon journey going for you? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Let's have a quick look at your Pokédex and see. So you've seen 24 Pokemon in Central Castle then. Kalos. Oh. The pages are getting filled and it's starting to look good. Thank you. Well now, you do have a certain Genesiqua. Genesiqua, I believe that stands for I don't know, or that means I don't know in French. I could be wrong though. For any of you French viewers, if you want to correct me, feel free to do so. I have a good feeling about you. At first, I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vanderbilt Town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I know, and that happens to be that one kid, I believe. Oh, no. I think it's Serena. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. About then, I learned that the Rhyhorn racer Grace and her son were moving here. Here in Kalos region, you're far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me right here. Then it hit me. I should give you Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos. Hey, Professor, it's Shanna. Oh, what do you girls want? Sorry, I've kept you waiting. Fantastic. Now let's have a Pokemon battle. Your opponent shall be me. And these two are battling themselves. So, if I'm going to be battling the Professor, I'm going to send out my strongest guy. I'm going to put out Speedy in front. Just because I don't know what to expect from the... I do. I know what to expect. I'm just going to pretend that I don't. What shall we expect from Professor Sycamore? He sent out a Bulbasaur, holy crap! And I'm gonna send out my Speedy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do Gust, and then that should be able to take it out. Probably not in one hit, maybe a couple hits, but I hope this Professor isn't cheap enough to be using potions, because that would get pretty redundant and annoying, and it'd look bad as if the Professor were doing that kind of crap. Not really, I mean, like, they do give you potions in the game for a reason, because you're supposed to use them in battle, but sometimes it gets really redundant, and it's not fun, especially when they continuously use them. I think if you get them to the yellow health, you're in the safe zone, but as soon as you drop them to the red health, that's when you're in the danger zone, because that's when they're bound to use a potion of some sort. So we're gonna do a couple shockwaves. Unfortunately, Pikachu isn't strong enough to take it out in 2 hits, like Pidgey was able to take out Bulbasaur in 2 hits. So we're probably gonna take it out in like 3 to 4 hits. That's if it does not use a potion. If it does, it's gonna be a lot longer than that for sure. But here's hoping that it only takes a couple hits. Ah, no! Use water gun. Thank you. I used a water gun. Just please be a good boy and don't use a potion. Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought he used a potion, but he didn't. That's good. That is good. Sorry, Squirtle. You're a nice Pokemon, but you deserve death. And we grew to level 9. And now he's gonna send out his Charmander. Good thing I have a Pokemon to counter all of them. I would send out Mr. Buncakes, but yeah, I don't think he's strong enough yet. Like I said, I might not even be using him on my team. I mean, because we're gonna get something very special here in a sec. You guys will see, so just stick around and watch as I use Bubble on this Charmander. Pew! Woo! Wow. Strongest one yet. Froakie taking out Charmander in almost one hit. Better than, oh, you bastard. You used Ember on me. It's okay. It's okay. If it were to miss again, I probably would have been pretty pissed off about it, but no, we're fine. We're on the safe side. And then here we go. I defeated the professor. Sorry, man. Haha, you're too much for me. You really are something, aren't you? Hell yeah, look at that. I received 1,400 for winning. God, if money were that easy to make, I'd be battling Pokemon all the time, or battling Pokemon trainers all the time. I think I figured it out. Figured what out? Sully, you're an interesting Pokemon trainer indeed. It'd be fantastic if you took another Pokemon with you. Here, pick one. And look at the generosity of this professor. He gives us one of the Kanto starters. I'm gonna go ahead and take Charmander. You know why? Because I love Charmander, and I think it would be cool to have a fire-type Pokemon on our team. Rather than, like, looking for one and catching something. Because I don't know what we'll catch in the wild, but better to be on the safe side and just pick Charmander. Plus, I really want Mega Charizard. I mean, who wouldn't? I'm gonna call this guy Mayro. Oh, Mayro. There we go. Kind of looks like it. I was gonna name it something that had to deal with like a bird, but Charizard doesn't look like a bird, so it would have been stupid. And I obtained a Charizardite. Why? Wait. Come on, you two, pick your Pokemon. All right, just pick a Pokemon. Well, I've got a feeling everyone else will show up soon. Wow, you're so amazing at predicting things, Professor. What's this? Everyone's already here. See? Wonderful, everyone's all here. So now that we're all here, I'd like to say a few words. Be the best trainer you can be. At the same time, remember to have fun traveling with your Pokemon. Also, I want to ask for your help in solving a Kalos region's biggest Pokemon mystery, the secret and potential of Mega Evolution, a new kind of evolution that occurs in battle. That's why I gave you that Mega Stone just now. It's an important clue. Mega Evolution. What should we do about the Pokedex? Trevor, my lad, that's what best trainers mean to you. Then, I want you to go out there and complete the Pokedex. Mega Evolution sounds really interesting. If you're investigating Mega Evolution, why don't you check out Camsphere Town. Camsphere. However that's pronounced, I don't know. That town has a lot of history. You might find a hint there. Now listen, if you may visit many different places to complete your Pokedex, you'll probably see Pokemon with many ways of living and meet people with many ways of thinking. First, accept the ways of living and thinking that sometimes conflict with your own, and think about what's really important. This will truly broaden your horizons. I feel that beginning a difference in others make me special. Mastering Mega Evolutions will definitely set me apart from other trainers. And you tell yourself whatever you need, hun. Anyways, it looks like we have a new journey or a new request. We need to go learn more about the Mega Evolution, which is something I'm actually really intrigued about. Just because I haven't, I don't know, haven't really heard about it much. So we're gonna go learn about it now. So I'll be able to meet them soon then. Yes, and that guy looks like a member of Team Flare. Team Flare are the equivalent of like Team Aqua, Team Plasma, Team Galactic, you know. Look at him, he looks like a lion. Oh, you received a Pokédex from the professor then. How wonderful. That is a wonderful thing indeed. You are one of the chosen ones. I am Lysandre. Yeah, I don't know how, that's Swedish. That is definitely a Swedish word, so I don't know how it's pronounced. I've tried to learn as much as I can about Pokemon to help build a brighter future. Professor Sycamore has taught me so much. Well, I see you have a hollow caster. Knowledge is power, after all. Put it to good use. Now listen, it is vital that this world becomes a better place, and that people and Pokemon choose to make this world better. Must work tirelessly and achieve this goal. Well, I'll be off. Please give Professor Sycamore my best. My desire is for this world to become beautiful, blah blah. Yeah, he's one of those fruity pebble guys like Cyrus with a vision. I don't know what to say about that, but I mean, let the guy think what he wants and say what he needs. Anyways, I think we're ready to head out. Big S, there's a place I want to go check out. Oh, I'll see you around. Alright, bye guys. There's something I want to talk to you about. I'll be waiting in the Cafe Soli. Why are these all French? How is an American guy supposed to pronounce anything in French? I'm sorry for you guys who are getting angry about me butchering these words, but I can't help it. I mean, come on. You couldn't do better, I promise. Unless, obviously, you're French or Sweden, then I'm sorry. I take it back. Alright, so we're gonna have to head left if we wanna, that way. That direction if we wanna go to Campfire Town. And that's where the cafe actually apparently is too, so we'll be visiting that too. And see what Serena wants. I think we're talking to Serena. Or Shauna, I'm not sure. But anyways, that pretty much does it, guys, for this episode of Pokemon Y. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.